Hello, Gemini. It's Sarah from Divinely You. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading with me. I appreciate you coming back to my channel. If this is your first time at my channel, thank you for joining me. I felt like I was going to sneeze. This week, maybe I needed it to sort of like loosen up a little bit. This week I decided to choose an overall card for all of us, and the card that came out was the Ariadne card. This is the soulmate card. This is a reminder as you are moving through what feels like darkness, what feels like abandonment, what feels like a stripping away of yourself. You're actually finding your divine self, that you're finding your divine truth, and that as you find your divine truth, you will be connected to your, not only your tribe, but your divine intimacy, your divine soulmate, the person and the people that you are meant to have in your life. And so what happens is that as we are moving through darkness, sometimes that means like a stripping away of people, places, and things that are no longer of service. And so, but just always keep in mind that to have a beautiful breakthrough, there has to be a breakdown. And sometimes it's not so pleasant to move through energetically and it feels icky, but on the other side, just trust the divine that your highest good is at play here, and moving through the energy, the darker energy or the not so pleasant energy is leading to a beautiful breakthrough on the other side. So let's see what's in the magic for you. Believe in your own magic. Let's see what's going on for Gemini this week. It never fails with this deck. It's slightly too big for me to like. I should shuffle it the other way, but I actually don't like shuffling it the other way. So I guess my own fault. But anyway, what's up for Gemini this week? We've got Neptune in retrograde as of last week, and Neptune is the planet of illusion. And so as it's in retrograde, it is revealing a lot for us. So it can be difficult to digest. We got the mural card, which is be your own first priority. Yeah, for sure. That's the mural card. I know I've seen that on a different card, but anyway, I digress. And so, yeah, absolutely. This goes back to what I said in last week's videos, which was, really getting into rediscovering yourself, reconnecting with yourself, really getting yourself away from what's going on in the world, and, connecting with you. And as you connect with yourself and really, remove yourself from the illusions of the world, from what's going on in the world, which is all just a distraction from your divine self, right? It's all just a distraction from you discovering your divine truth, and settling into that. And so making yourself your own priority right now is critical. It's literally what this time is about, is reconnecting with yourself and making you the priority, and acknowledging that that is not selfish, that is part of this experience in this time and in this space, is to really connect with yourself, make yourself your priority, because as you move through these energies, it is going to reveal things about you that are going to support you in creating or manifesting or attracting the beautiful life that you have been desiring deep in your soul. And so, like I said, sometimes this can look kind of icky and it can be not so fun to move through, but it's really what this is about. It's what this moment in time is about, is all of that out there is an illusion, it's a distraction, and to really bring yourself back to yourself to create this beautiful breakthrough. I'm feeling like I'm going to pull from the sacral chakra for you too. So let's do that. I feel like there's something in here for you, Gemini, this week. So let's see what that's about. maybe it's something a little more direct. I feel like this has kind of been a vague reading, and sometimes I really like to make sure that you have some nuggets to work with as you go about your week. So from sacral chakra, we have fear of judgment. Okay. So fear of judgment combined with the breakdown to the breakthrough and the making yourself your first priority. What about that is making you feel like people will judge you? Because when we pull back from the outside world and we go within, people tend to suddenly be like, hey, how come you're not volunteering anymore? Hey, how come you're not doing this anymore? And it's almost like you feel guilty, or you feel like people are like, you know, they're going to be mad if I don't participate. They're going to be mad if I don't, you know, show up to any and all of the events and show up and do the work and show up and volunteer and show up and do this and show up and do that. And if you pull back, like there's this fear of of others not appreciating what work you're up to within yourself. And so I would encourage you to do some journaling around this, do some meditating around this, and really be with yourself and see where you're feeling like people will judge you, or people will be critical of you for wanting to take that time for yourself. And so, yeah, there seems like you're like, okay, I want to do the inner work, but people are going to go, blah, 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 blah. People are going to go blah, blah, all the time, right? Like people are going to be like, why are you doing that? What are you up to? What's the problem? And let that go. Let that go, let it go, let it be. They're going to be who they are. They're going to say something about you no matter what. They're going to do their thing, right? And you get to be doing your thing and creating the life that you want, and all of the things, and reaching for that beautiful soulmate or that soul tribe that's waiting for you on the other side of the breakdown of this journey. And part of this journey is growing into a different tribe and all of that. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that whoever needed to see that fear of judgment card, I got that. I hope that helped you, supported you, all of that. And just remember that people are always going to have their judgments, have their criticisms of whatever you choose to do. So I'm sending you a ton of love through this week, Gemini, and I will see you on the next reading.
Stop recording.